as soon as it is coming into the stumps, then you start worrying. If I miss, I'll probably be a leg before, or I'll just miss everything and hit the timber. Well, you provide them a little bit of weight and you get a lion heart. You swing. That's the one. Thank you very much. Why wouldn't you try doing that to a night watchman earlier on? Ball the shorter one. He has no way to get away from it because he's deep in the crease, and he will hand it over to someone inside the 30-yard, which doesn't exist.
Spot on, Sekanderbacht. You can see how uncomfortable he was with that short ball. Field perfectly placed, and Brian Bennett will not drop those. Yeo Rehman goes for 6. Afghanistan lose their 4th with 55 on the ball.
In that batting order and this number, 8 games to his name.
How can I play it? It's short. This one just sits up and is punished. It's a very nice shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot for Afsar Zazai, who's shown form. He's unlucky he couldn't score a lot of runs, but this should give him some confidence. Shot and brought his bat onto it and nicely guided it into a vacant area for 4.
Yeah, taken. Dion Myers moved from gully to backward point, and the airport end picks up number 10.
That's poor application. Afsar Zazai knows it. He's thrown his wicket away and not needed. They had to have spent time out there in the middle, and Garava has the last laugh. Nothing wrong about that. Plenty much behind the line, and he plays it straight into the hands of Dion Myers. He takes a good catch. It's dropping on him. He does nicely to hold on to it. Afsar Zazai departs, making only 5. Afghanistan in big trouble, 69 for 5.
Third test match, best of 29. Left-hander. Yeah, nice shot. The loose delivery, he just hasn't got the consistency, does he? Blessing Muzarambari is very, very off in terms of his high standards. It's a full toss.
Yeah, well, with that delivery, you've brought a lot of questions into the mind of the batter, and then you just send him a gift.
And again, deficit. Now just 6.
You know where your target is, and you're just misfiring it. A half volley, back-to-back boundaries to Ramacha, brings down the deficit to only 6 runs now. Oh, what a shot that is. Ramacha has defied the fact that he's averaging only 14 when he's in the 3rd innings now.
Here it comes. Take cover, everybody. The chance of rain I mentioned at the pitch report is going to be evident throughout the day. Langton Rosario will be out there to make sure that we're preserving this surface. Covers have gone. I think Garava was pretty good. Blessing Musarabani not as consistent as he would like. And they've only got 6 runs to play with, and then Afghanistan start putting on runs to be chased down. There it is, a sheet of water.
It's pouring in here at Bulawayo. You talk about Afghanistan and may this be good for, but you talk about momentum. These breaks can break the momentum. What if Ramacha has already got himself into a momentum, batting nicely on 37. He comes back and bat, and what if he loses that momentum? So these breaks are never good for the sides.
Yeah, good point. Very good point. Another thing this rain will do is that if they come out, and these bowlers who have been successful, Ngarawa, Muzarabani and Raza, if they come out, this surface here will have moisture in it.
Welcome back to the Queen Sports Club. First session of day 3 of the 2nd test in the series. Zimbabwe taking on Afghanistan. Well, the sun's out, which is good news. This is where the test match stands. 157 Afghanistan first time around. 243 for Zimbabwe. The captain Urban with 75. Afghanistan still trailed by 6. and they are 80 for 5. Ramat Shah, outstanding in that first test match, continues to be a bone of contention for the Zimbabwean seamers. 37 not out, recently joined at the crease by Shahidullah Kamal. We were off air for about 20 or so minutes. It was just a sprinkle. And now bright sunshine back at the Queen Sports Club. That's glorious from Ramat Shah. Just a push after he saw the width that was provided by Raza.
Come on, boys, Zaki! Come on, Zaki!
This is the first real opportunity Raza has presented, and quality players don't miss out. He just massages it, caresses it through the offside. And that's too short. But I think the problem, for me, no swing, is because generally the lengths have been a little too short. Haven't really been up there to allow the ball to swing.
Now, this is the one ball that he needs to work on and take out of his armory. Just a little too often. He drags it down.
Oh! That is Ramat Shah gets to 50. Just 99 deliveries, and he's batted beautifully to give Afghanistan a lead of 12 runs.
Head alongside me. A bit of resistance being shown, just especially with Rahmat taking it. And he gets it past that diving fielder. Nicely placed. It's all about placement on that shot.
Alright, boys, alright!
Saw that length a little early
Keep going,
and just
boys,
leaned into it.
Going, boys!
See, with this line, if you
Come
go
on, Saki, come, Saki, boy!
too far outside the line of off stump, trying to target the rough, it becomes a long half volley.
Boy, keep going, boy!
Ball in this one. That's poor delivery.
Okay, boy. Keep going, boy.
Yeah, as a batting unit, you now look at Bennett and say maybe he's our option to get some runs going. Because every run counts here. There are no looseners at the highest level of cricket. Got to be spot on straight away.
Spot on, Skanda. I don't. Runs here. Again, the radar's not there. Leaking runs. Zarabani. Straight off the bat.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere near that at the stroke of lunch. That's it. It's lunch on day 3. 125 for 5 in the total of 44 overs. A 39 lead for Afghanistan. The smile on the face does suggest that Rahmat and his partner feel that they've done well to survive this. And not only survive this, they also feel a little more confident. 79 added today since morning. And they've lost 2 wickets in the process. Ed, where is this going?
Well, they are going for lunch. As we revisit the batting card, Ramat Shah, what an...
His streak picked up 4 wickets in the first test match, and Andy Flower got 100.
Oh, this is very wristy there. It's gone to the vacant zone for a boundary. Every run counting.
This is a variation from Sikandar. That's not gone into the right place. It's the googly. Just a little too wide. And he's picked it. Played it in some style.
So it's at Queen's Sports Club. It's time for drinks on day 3.
Nice, Benny,
Darlington
nice,
wants
Benny.
a piece. He's saying... He wants to have a word here.
I wanted to say that to you. I overheard him as well. And I said, listen, let's give that question to Doc.
And he's cut it away. And it's been a misfield, and that breaks up a fantastic, a magical 100 from Rahmat Shah. 181 for 6 is the score as he plays, for me, the innings of this series. Chanceless, absolutely magical. This is smashed, short and wide from Nyamuri, and Ismat is getting into his work today.
Yeah, it's that one ball that Nyamuri just takes the foot off the accelerator, ball short and wide, and he's done it to both right and left hand.
He's over pitch this time. And that is a glorious clever drive. That's about as good as it's going to get, and Dion Myers can't catch up with it. He's carried on and smashed into those advertising boards. But it is the Zimbabwe team physio, Mato Machikicho's right on hand to make sure that Dion Myers is okay.
So nicely played by Ishmat. Great effort from Dion Myers, just missing the ball at that last moment, and batter.
He's over pitch this time. And that is a glorious clever drive. That's about as good as it's going to get, and Dion Myers can't catch up with it. He's carried on and smashed into those advertising boards. But it is the Zimbabwe team physio, Mato Machikicho's right on hand to make sure that Dion Myers is okay.
So nicely played by Ishmat. Great effort from Dion Myers, just missing the ball at that last moment.
Yes, boys.
Just above ball. And it's the end of the 69th over. 203 for 6, a lead of 117. And 105 not out. Rahmat Shah and Ismat going on 31. We reached T on day 3. Afghanistan.
Good afternoon once again for the final session of day 3 from the Queen's Sports Club in Bulawayo, where it's advantage Afghanistan with a 117 lead, courtesy a magnificent 100 from Rahmat Shah, 105 not out. That's the story so far. Day 1 was Zimbabwe's, day 2 belonged somewhat to the hosts, and then session-wise, Afghanistan have crawled their way back into the game now. This huddle is very important, how Zimbabwe operate in this final session of the day. Can they bowl them out and keep that lead to minimal? Once it crosses 150, there'll be alarm bells and a few panic buttons being pressed. Craig Irvin exactly knows he's got a bowling attack which has done reasonably well, but in shades. What a knock he has played. It's almost a match-winning 100 here. Hard grind. He's worked hard for every single run out there, and don't take it away from Ismat as well. 31 not out. You cannot get hundreds or big scores if you don't get partners. And Rahmat was losing exactly that.
Oh, Saki, bye.
Because when you talk about Zimbabwe's bowling and you go back in the overs that they bowled, this is the 70th over.
Hey, don't.
Nicely driven through covers. This outfield is now giving value for shots after getting a lot of rain day before yesterday. 2 and 3 for 6. Oh, it's gone past. Ingarawa was a little wide there at mid-off. And he just hop, skipped and jumped. Ball past him. That's the 13th boundary from Rahmat Shah's bat.
Keep going, Saki. Keep on, Saki.
Yeah, that's an elegant shot, a full one, and he played it nicely away from the fielder and got down to the pitch of the ball and played it beautifully. It's an 100-run partnership for the 7th wicket here in the second innings of Afghanistan.
Oh, the fielder was there. The shot is obliged. It goes away for 4. It'll end the over at 243 for 6. In the end, it's actually quite... Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, what's happened? Has that dropped short? Or has he dropped it? As I mentioned, the love and the feeling of bat on ball. Chance has gone a-begging.
This is about as easy as they come at first slip. Never easy, but should have picked this. And that's worked away down to a vacant third man. It's going to be a boundary for Rahmat Shah.
Boundary, yes. Brings up the 250. I'm just trying to understand when you say the intention is to bowl fuller, but the output isn't quite that. You can look at how far short that is. In the air, on the bounce. And that'll be 50. A maiden Test match 50. Much needed at a key time, contributing to a big partnership.
Afghanistan have extended the lead to 169 in its Ismat Alam maiden Test match.
That's a poor delivery. Very poor delivery. .267 for 6.
Gone! I thought that might have been a bit high. It sounded like there were 2 noises as well. Rahmat Shah is disappointed, and I'm with him on this one.
He doesn't seem happy with this decision, but it's umpire who make the decision, and umpire thinks it is out, and he gives him leg before. Yeah, hits him on his thigh. You would ask if it is probably clipping the stumps. But anyways, Rahmat Shah departs after a brilliant inning of 139. Afghanistan lose their 7th, 268 for 7.
And it ushers in Rashid Khan.
Oh, that's not good from Joy Lord Gumbi. That swung a little bit from Yamuni, but Joy Lord really should have picked that up. Good delivery.
Shot. Didn't quite get hold of it, but I think he has enough on it to get to the boundary. Ends the over with that. 291 now for 7.
Looks like there might just be a temporary interruption. There's some inclement weather over Queen Sports Club.
There's a big dark cloud right on top of the ground. It's not raining yet, but precaution has been taken. It's very dark. Wind is blowing fast and quick, so you expect there'll be a passing shower. So, well, a good call from the on-field umpires. They saw it coming. There'll be a song, Rain, Rain, Go Away. Ismat wants to play. That's the batting card there. 139, Rahmat Shah. That's half of the score. And 64 from Ismat. That is the mark difference. that has been created by Afghanistan in this second innings of theirs, and have really taken a distant